Greetings and welcome back to Cardano Coin, where you can find the most latest and fascinating ADA news. You can enter to win 1000 ADA by watching the entire video, upvoting, subscribing, and leaving a comment that says Cardano is king. The winners will be chosen the following month and announced on the channel's community page. The Simpsons have a well-deserved reputation for using cartoon characters to make a number of spot-on predictions. The crypto industry has grown significantly in popularity over the years and has managed to draw the Simpsons' attention. Cardano is not the only cryptocurrency that the Simpsons have predicted. The price of Cardano in 2030 has been foreseen by the animated characters. What is it, then? You discover out. Make sure to watch this video all the way through. Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. However, in the world of cryptocurrencies, the distinction between the two is becoming increasingly hazy. The Simpsons has so far established this aspect. The Simpsons has had a significant impact on popular culture and other television shows. The voices of animated characters are well known, and many of the characters' catchphrases and neologisms have entered widespread usage. An instance: Donald Trump will one day become US president, according to The Simpsons. But this wasn't the only occasion when authors were able to foresee events. Since the program has been on for almost 30 years, it is inevitable that some of the subjects it explores will come up in real life, but some of the narrative lines are oddly similar to things that have actually happened in the world. Spanning from Homer finding the Higgs Boston to London-based animators creating the Shard approximately 2 decades prior to its construction. It will be interesting to see what the show predicts will happen to Cardano in 2030 and whether or not that forecast comes true. Being one of the most popular American television programs, Burger King, episode 18 to season 32, reveals Marge Simpson, who appears to be addicted to stock trading, particularly with a fictitious stock of a plant-based burger chain that serves excellent burgers and is owned by town billionaire Monty Burns. A crazy cash show about the success of Marge's tech stocks may be a parody of Jim Cramer's Mad Money. The fake market channel's real-time data displays a green infinity symbol next to Bitcoin. The makers of the show are either incredibly positive on digital assets or think the sensor will collapse, as seen by the Bitcoin price infinite. According to a 2013 incident on the program, Bitcoin was first mentioned. Krusty the Clown going bankrupt was one of the episode's subplots. Krusty answered when Lisa Simpson asked whether he was broke and pushed him to sell the rights to his show for transmission in other nations. Yes, all it takes is a negative appraisal of the horses or the Bitcoin market and a sizable investment in a high-end book publisher. John Ehrlichman, a frequent tweeter on business history and stocks, included this exchange in a tweet. In 2013, The Simpsons made reference to Bitcoin for the first time. He tweeted that when Bitcoin was then worth $190, a viewer of the show was inspired to buy some after hearing Krusty the Clown's remark. Had they done so, they would have made a fortune, but what about now? A cryptocurrency known as Frankcoin has previously appeared on the show in season 31, episode 13 of the series. Jim Parsons, an actor who portrays it, was alluded to at the time as the cash of the future by Sheldon Cooper in The Big Bang Theory. Cardano has been identified as one of the cryptocurrency industry's emerging stars because blockchain technology has gained new applications while also becoming more scalable and decentralized, which were Ethereum's two main drawbacks. Many people think Cardano has the potential to become one of the Web3's driving factors and can provide the fundamental building blocks for enhancing the decentralized finance industry. ADA entered the cryptocurrency market in 2017 at a relatively low price of around 2 cents per token. Given that there were initially few futures on the blockchain, many believed that the pricing was appropriate. However, as soon as investors saw the enormous potential of a proof-of-stake smart contract blockchain, the price began to soar. The ADA scale reached a new high of little more than $1 during the 2018 bull run. The price of ADA fluctuated between 2 cents and 5 cents during 2019 and 2020 before the subsequent bear market drove it back to pre-rally levels. Development accelerated, the blockchain's ability to support smart contracts began to function, and ADA's price began to rise once more, eventually reaching $3. tripling returns from his previous bull run in September 2021. Due to the negative overall atmosphere in the cryptocurrency markets, the price is currently below $1 as he reversed his steps. The important thing is that the Simpsons are aware that Cardano is a fantastic prospect for cryptocurrency investors. The ADA cryptocurrency has a lot of potential for growth, and the passive income from staking is one more reason to invest substantially with some risk. The entire world will soon only conduct business electronically. Those who are investing today perceive a chance to earn large returns. Early trading on cryptocurrency investments currently helps prevent the eventual shock. Making mistakes when a coin is first introduced to the market is unavoidable, which emphasizes the value of trading in little sums to gain experience quickly. Investors frequently lack basic knowledge on where or how to start. For them, even creating an account might be intimidating. Everything else becomes obvious once the first step is completed. Developing trust in buying coins might take years. But everything is pretty simple with Cardano. The games in Cardano are authentic enough to keep things interesting on the journey as well. An invasion of the terror of falling USD and Luna prices is currently moving on the cryptocurrency market. It is important to keep in mind that Cardano will soon undergo a significant leap, which will open the door for a dynamic shift in the cryptocurrency market rather than an immediate comeback. According to certain forecasts, the market will experience more oscillations after the spike in various cryptocurrencies before stabilizing. Having said that, many are already questioning Cardano's anticipated growth as fear is on the rise. The largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization is still declining. With the imminent vessel hard fork, Cardano has, however, partially regained some of his value, providing investors with some cause for optimism. Cardano's price at the time of this recording was 45 cents. Given that Cardano is currently ranked 8th on the market, it is crucial to learn what Cardano is expected to cost in 2030. The ADA price is anticipated to cross an average price level of $13.92 in 2030, and the predicted minimum price value of Cardano by the end of 2030 should be $13.55, according to the projected price and technical analysis. ADA can also go up to a maximum price level of $15.69. Although Cardano is having trouble catching on with other crypto coins, it hasn't stopped reflecting the likelihood that hazardous framing segments will increase. Although the coin may have strong foundations, betting on it in the near term is not the wisest course of action. Cardano has a remarkable potential to soar in terms of pricing. Its worth is anticipated to rise further. Even if investing in cryptocurrencies carries dangers, just invest what you can manage before making a decision. Additionally, ADA Will, a Twitter account for the Cardano community, claims that Cardano is still one of the few coins that comes close to the distribution and inflation of Bitcoin. Due to its propensity to follow in Bitcoin's footsteps, he also thinks that ADA could one day become a highly valuable asset. First off, Bitcoin trading began in July 2010. 4.5 years later, it has a $4.4 billion market valuation. ADA began trading in September 2017, and today, 4.5 years later, it has a $15.4 billion market valuation. Starting those stakes wasn't until 2020. It's not too far off to use ShadowStat's 1980 technique to adjust Bitcoin figures for inflation. Second, Cardano is one of the only coins with distribution and inflation that are comparable to those of Bitcoin, with no VCs and predictable inflation. People can acquire things cheaply today until they quickly decrease. Nope. Hongxing economics, however, using the good old backloaded disinflationary monetary policy, the ADA will believe that Bitcoin's dynamics were correct because of its equitable distribution. Its price remained low, and this lasted for a period of time that allowed many people to purchase. The maximum number of Bitcoin coins was set at 21 million because its inventor, Satoshi Nakamoto, thought that scarcity may add value. Then, in April, 19 million Bitcoin were mined, leaving just 2 million Bitcoin available for mining. With only 45 billion ADA ever to be produced and the coin's existence due to persistently unfavorable market conditions, Cardano, like Ethereum, has a limited supply constraint. The ADA wolves think that right now might not be the best moment to take a big dose of ADA. Since this is a bear market, be ready for months of probably double-digit negative returns if you do nothing else except try to think long-term. Predicting the price of an ADA coin in 2030 is a strategy for thinking long-term, and we believe Cardano will meet this bullish forecast of $13.55. But what do you think about this forecast? Please share them in the section below. Remember to hit the subscribe and bell buttons as usual.